Hey guys, welcome to the Degenerate Nation Podcast, episode 295. Interesting. Okay, Ooh. I am with Patrice, and he is celebrating a I almost said year, that's me thinking positive, you know?
Hey.
4-month anniversary of not drinking or using any substance besides the prescribed medication
there you
go! Mental stuff, which we need / maybe not, but you don't really know.
So you might as well err on the side of caution.
Exactly. Yeah. You might as well take it unless it's really, truly fucking up your trajectory of your life.
Correct.
Not just your mood.
But thank you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I'm very proud. That is over 100.
It's
like 119, 120 days.
It's 120 today.
That's awesome, dude. Because that's like 4 legit months. That's not like a February and like a
with or little bit of March.
Leap year. Yeah.
Which I've always been able to string together.
Not that it's not worth it. If you're out
if you're out there and you're at like a month and a half, you're like, God damn it, I'm never going to get to 4 months.
Short months count too. Mm-hmm. It's all about mental progress.
Yeah, just like the short bus still counted as a mode of transportation.
You're on that short bus, at least you're going to school.
Yeah, stay in school, kids.
Yeah. Even if it's whatever. Okay.
Even if you're on a short bus.
Yeah.
I liked what you said, like, we don't know if these meds are, if we need to be taking them, but they certainly, I perceive them as helping, so I think I should still take them. However, I would like to get to a point in my life where I don't need to take meds anymore.
Me as well. For the most part, I think it's a decent goal, though, like, in the future or near future, they might have things with, like, microdosing psychedelics or other things that we don't know about yet that are going to be options, and it's just like, but then you have to take a look at the risk factors of like upsetting your routine just to try something else.
Well, I mean, it would be controlled with the help of the doctor or
but
physician.
like you'd go off your current thing, and like you'd simultaneously be like microdosing on acid or whatever it is, MDMA. The K word, ketamine, and then the other one is I got all of them.
Oh,
right?
yeah, it's psychedelic mushrooms.
Yeah,
LSD.
Mushrooms. That's what I was missing.
Yeah. Fun fact. What I actually take, so I take Lexapro, which is an SSRI. So for those of you that don't know, an SSRI is a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So it moderates how much serotonin actually is released in your body throughout the day through different activities. It's just kind of it's like a controlling application of your serotonin levels.
Yeah.
None of those things you can do and have like the legitimate effect of it, because all 4 of those drugs, actually ketamine, you can do ketamine and have the full effects of it. But LSD and mushrooms, you're not going to have like a full trip if you're on SSRIs. Yeah. Because serotonin's really involved.
So they would leave you on a smaller dose of Lexapro or something?
They would probably take me. Like if those treatments were to like come down the road or be an option, which I hope they are.
I hope they are. I want more options, definitely.
Yeah, I think just be able to have more options and be able to explore that. And if you didn't like it or it didn't work, that's okay.
Yeah,
right?
Fuck it. Yeah, start over.
The
hardest part is like getting used to starting something and be like, fuck it, scrap it.
Yeah.
Like, I just scrapped 4 months of my life.
Yeah, right?
That's what you think. But you can't see it that way, because you have to see it as you're getting closer to it, not an answer, but something that
just
helps.
Progress,
like a
right?
tool. You're getting closer to a tool that you wouldn't have without science.
Does it help that I'm already a tool?
Yeah,
what
exactly.
I'm talking about, bro!
I'm a big tool. I went to JMU.
Hey. Actually, I'm not a tool. I knew some tools.
Yeah, of course you did.
But, so yeah. Psychedelic mushrooms, psilocybin, which is in mushrooms, and acid, those, you're not going to be able to have full trip. And then you get to MDMA, which just releases all of your serotonin in like one full swoop. Like, you wouldn't be able to do it. I'm actually really curious. I don't know the science behind it, but I'm curious to see what would happen if you tried to take a legitimate MDMA dose while on a SSRI. That'd probably be fucking bad news for your brain.
It'd be bad, I think. I mean, we don't know, so I guess we shouldn't really speculate with that too much. But what is the show about if not wild speculation?
They should start a show called or a movie and have it be a series called, instead of Bad News Bears, it's Bad News Brain. It's just you putting your brain through the ringer through all these things.
Dose 'em or dump 'em. How about a dating show?
Dose 'em or dump 'em.
Yeah, a dating show for girls dating guys with
I think
girls
it implies rape. Dose 'em or dump 'em.
Oh no!
How about dose 'em then dump 'em?
No, the girls are responsible for dosing the guys.
Okay.
With their antidepressants or whatever, or manic suppressants, or
whatever
mood stabilizers,
psych
antipsychotic, and then they dose them, and if they're still wild or just like
then you dump them,
whatever, and then you dump them.
You dump them
because that's what they would. That's what a lot of people would do.
Realistically,
a lot of guys avoid drama.
Yeah.
So they avoid a moody girl. A lot of women don't want to like deal with the guys being depressed and stuff, and so that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means that that's not the right person for you.
Dose them or dump them.
Yeah.
I'm just playing like the idea of episodes through my head.
Yeah.
It's like, honey, we talked about this. All right, you're gonna have to take a couple meds. Dr. Schwartz just called, and so we're gonna try these for a couple weeks. If they don't work out, okay, I'm gonna have to dump you, and that's only because the show's called Dose 'em or Dump 'em.
Yeah.
And I'm getting about $65,000 per episode. So if you can last 5 episodes,
and I'm a dental hygienist, and we don't make $65,000 in a year, and I'm getting it through episodes. So I want to get as much as possible. And being a dental hygienist, every time I'm helping clean someone's teeth for the doc. And they're like, oh, why'd you get into medicine? Or why are you into dentistry? I always lie and say, oh, I'm trying to learn the trades, being an assistant. And then I'm eventually going to go to dental school. Everyone knows no fucking technician or hygienist, bless ya. Yeah.
No hygienist has ever followed through and gone to dental
school.
There's
a 0% hygienist to dentist conversion rate.
It's crazy.
It's 0%.
It's 0%, honey. So back to our show. Dose them and dump them.
Yeah.
You're going to have to take about 120 milligrams of Lexapro. And about...
Is that a lot?
That'd be fucking insane.
How much is...
I take 30.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot, dude. Do you know what, though? Are you on, like, a medium dose, though?
I'm on like, the medium... I'm, like, the upper... I'm, like, the lower...
Like, 3/5 or a half or something?
I'm the upper, lower middle class. So I'm on the upper end of, like... I'm around middle class, but I'm, like, encroaching on, like, becoming a Trump supporter.
Perfect. Were they just too rich where they don't have to answer anybody and then they decide they can be one?
Yeah, where you can just
like Elon Musk type of money, but ability to say whatever he wants and like affect the fucking stock market single handedly.
Yeah, just literally by what he says.
That's power. Okay.
That's like
unnatural.
That's like unchained. That's like you can't. Nothing you personally can do as an individual can have any effect on that.
No.
On his power. And no one's going to be able to take that away from him. Even if he lost tons of money through his businesses, he could still come out in an interview and say he's going to start this type of company in this industry.
Yeah.
Stocks in that industry.
I'm getting into aquatics, deep aquatics.
Deep aquatics.
I think there's a lot of undiscovered chemicals under the sea.
Which there might be.
Yeah, of course. There's probably amazing shit in there.
There's probably huge... Well, a lot of our coal comes from underwater... Like
under the sea,
under the sea.
You got the black lung from your exploring. Under the sea, isn't it boring?
Under the sea, we get the fossil fuels from the coal. Under the sea. Ariel probably was a child in that movie, The Little Mermaid. Yes, she fucked the prince. She was 15 under the sea.
So the guy was like cross species, first off.
Yeah, he was
as an adult
it's like
to
some
a child.
Bestiality shit.
And we were assuming he looked like he was old. They drew him older than they drew her.
He looked like he was like 23.
Yeah, he was
23. Like, probably
23.
Never went to King school.
Yeah.
Probably dropped out and was like, Dad, school's not for me.
Yeah, school's not for me is the best.
I'd rather fuck mermaids. Son, mermaids aren't real.
I would fuck a mermaid so hard, you see.
You'll see.
I'll make this deal with this witch.
Yeah.
Sea witch, and she's gonna
the
take
sea
her
witch.
voice away, and so she can't say no.
Yes.
It's like,
and
he's like,
if she does say no, no can hear her.
yeah. And it's the dad's like, just go,
Just go, son. Fine. I'll
Eric,
stay here. And
God, Eric.
we'll go on the 7th crusade. Because it's probably
crusade.
about that time.
It probably was about that time. In the sequel, they go on the Crusades and everyone dies.
Ariel 3, where Ariel 3, what's a good title? Ariel 3.
There's a tidal wave that wipes out all of her homeland, or like, they all get washed up, and now she's really faced with being alone because she can't really go back.
Here's one.
Yeah.
Ariel 3, plot. A tidal wave came and wiped out the majority of the kingdom. Now Prince Eric, or whatever his name is, in the same way a cult leader would, tries to convince everyone that, one, there's mermaids. No one fucking believes him, and he's like, but my daughter's a mermaid. Can't you see that? And they're like, no, you're fucking crazy, man. She's just really deformed. And he's like, no, believe me.
Like a real,
Here's
like,
the
happy.
deal. Yeah, here's the deal. If we go under the sea, I know this bitch. She'll make us into mermaids. And he gets like the remainder of the colony, which is like a surprising amount of people, despite there being a tsunami. He gets like 100 people to jump off the cliffs to their death. When he's like, oh, now I'm the only one left. Now I can populate the kingdom with fucking...
No, you screw that, Dad.
Screw that, Dad. Now my kingdom's all of the half-breeds. And I still never went to King College.
The witch queen was already dead.
Yeah.
The whole time?
The whole time she was dead the whole time, too. No one told me.
Ursula was dead, you fools. You insolent fools. You poor, unfortunate souls.
How could you ever have believed me?
Indeed. I like that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's really fucked up.
It is.
The real story is more fucked up, too.
Oh, yeah, because wasn't it a Brothers Grimm story?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or Hans Christian Andersen, maybe?
Yeah,
one of
something
them.
along those
One of the
lines.
Grimm or Andersons, or they're just like, they're all deformed and shit.
It's like, alright, listen, when you hear a fucked up fairy tale, alright, kids are gonna love this.
The kids are gonna love this story.
Let's take a mermaid, alright, and let's make her vagina a fucking fish mouth. Then this prince, he comes and he's like, I wanna fuck that. When he puts his dick in her fucking fish mouth vagina, rips it off, and then his dick becomes sentient, and he takes the throne.
And he kills his father with his with his dick.
And then parents will be like, oh, how is this a fairy tale for my kids? And then we can laugh and say, we tricked you. We don't write fairy tales, we write horror.
And there's music. Okay, yeah. I'll budge on the music. Give me my check.
I'll budge. The music's great. We'll have this number called Under the Sea.
Yeah. Take it from me.
I'll fuck your daughter under the sea.
Under the water would have worked with that.
Under the water, under the sea.
I'll fuck your daughter under the water.
In the next movie, her water will break. Then we'll see.
That dear deformed child will be persecuted. Oh, electrocuted under the sea. So I had a couple dreams. I understand you did too. Right? Let's go yours first because it was
mine's not that exciting.
It's okay. I mean, let's talk about it. This gab. Can
I say my dream, but only in Sebastian's voice?
Yeah, you can talk like Sebastian.
I'm thinking.
You're allowed.
So Sebastian, we're led to believe that Sebastian's character is like Jamaican, right?
Yeah.
He's
Indian voiced, right?
I was just gonna go out on a limb and say it was probably classic Disney, and they probably cast a white guy to do the Jamaican accent.
We should find out.
I'm sure we could bring that shit up.
Keep talking about your dream. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. So my dream. No, fuck that. I can't do that for more than needed. I had a dream. I forgot to take my meds, and some mornings when I take my meds out of my bottles, I'll lay them on my bed while I'm doing stuff, just so they're out in the open. I see them, and this time I forgot to do it, or I forgot to actually take them. And I came back in my room and was like, oh, I forgot to take my meds.
That was a black guy.
Oh, it was a black guy.
I think, yeah. Samuel E. Wright. Under the sea. Oh, continue. You forgot to take your meds and?
I forgot to take my meds and my mother put me in jail. No, that'd be crazy. No, I forgot to take my meds, and I came back in my room and they were gone. and I don't know what happened to them. I don't know where they went.
So
and I started freaking out. The dream kind of tapers off from there, but like that in and of itself was enough for me to wake up and be like, "Fuck, man!" Like,
yeah,
that's not good. I don't like that shit.
It's like a dream where you drank. It's like
yeah. I'd rather have a dream where I don't take my meds.
You progress past that into like, okay, well now I'm in the real world.
It's like,
I'm
what happens?
Dealing with the stuff, but I still have this tool that's helping me deal with things, and
it's like you're
I don't have that.
Like you're
so
boosting.
It's like then you're pushing yourself in your dream
allowed.
back towards your past incarnation where you were using things.
Correct.
And that's probably why the dream freaked you out.
Yeah, I mean it's like the psych meds we do take. It's like it's like boost or it's like juicing.
They're like very powerful.
We're like juicing ourselves.
We're on fucking drugs.
We're on some serious drugs, man. I'm also curious how scientists can synthesize or create these chemicals that are in these drugs and they're like, oh, let's put this through trials and
let's give this to a 16-year-old.
Yeah, we'll see how he does.
No, let's take it away.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. No, let's give it back to him now.
Yeah, and we're gonna study that. Oh, and how's your mental health? Oh, fucking terrible? Oh, we'll make note of that. All right, well, we'll see you in 3 weeks. Don't kill yourself in those 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Hang in there.
Hang in there.
Well, I remember one time my old psychiatrist said something like, hang in there. I was like, fucking...
Yeah, I'm going to hang myself. And then you'll see me hanging there.
I'm going to asphyxiate myself in your Porsche.
And I'm going to plant... I'm gonna plant your wife's panties next to me so it looks like she was involved.
No, he had a girlfriend. He was divorced.
Yeah, that's probably the life, man. Become a doctor and be divorced. Yeah. What do you think happened first? I think divorce probably happened after.
Yeah.
Because then the wife was probably like, all right, here's what
I want for us.
Here's
what I want for us speech.
Here's what I want.
Like, yeah, I sort of became a doctor, so
yeah, I don't really give a shit. My work is my life. Yeah. I've never really met a doctor, like
psychiatrists and therapists and stuff. Their work is like really tied into their life.
But
like a general practitioner, though.
General practitioner, or
they'll go golfing and shit.
Exactly. But I've also like when I tore my meniscus, fucked up my knee, and when I did my thing to my shoulder. Whenever I see an orthopedic, they seem like miserable. Not necessarily that they're working 24/7.
My uncle's an orthopedic,
but like he
goes to Disney World and shit.
Good for him.
All the time.
The ones I've interacted with seem like they hate their life.
Maybe he does, and that's why he went to Disney World.
Maybe.
I don't know.
And I bet he went on the Little Mermaid ride, and as he was getting on, he was like, "Hey, do you know what a real Little Mermaid's about?"
You know the original ending, and next to an 8-year-old that's not his kid, and they just happen to be like, "Is it okay if my kid said to go with 3 of us?"
And he's like, "Yeah, sure, bring him in."
Yeah, bring him on. Hey, kid.
Hey,
kid.
So you like this movie, huh?
You like Little Mermaid, huh?
Yeah. Who's your favorite character? Oh, Ariel. Hey, want to know something about the real Ariel?
She's a real dime piece, huh?
Yeah, she's you know what a vagina is, son?
What's a vagina?
Oh, so okay. Well, this will really rustle your bones. So, take a fish. Think about a North Atlantic pike. Yeah, that's her vagina. That's just the mouth.
The mouth of a fish is a vagina?
That's right.
Does it have teeth?
Oh, big ones. And guess what?
Can it bite?
Yeah, and you're gonna find out. Because even though you know that going into it, you still want to fuck it. All right, keep your arms and hands inside the vehicle at all times. Buckle up, kid.
He says nothing because he's a boy, and boys tend to bottle things up because they don't want to seem like they can't handle it, like they're crying. I used to try to dry my eyes or why? These people that would tease me if I cried or something, they don't exist in my life now.
Yeah.
They weren't meant to. They're meant to be testing my vulnerability along the way.
To build you up to be...
Build me up to be more vulnerable, not less vulnerable.
Why do you build me up?
Make fun of me when I cry and I'm sensitive.
I'll kill myself one day and worst of all, I resent you every single day.
Single day.
I need you
to
fuck yourself up. If you don't, I'll mangle you in my car.
In a Porsche, my doctor's Porsche, I will asphyxiate.
And you just farted and it smells really bad. Yes, you did. Oh, it's the applesauce.
I ate a lot of applesauce.
What grown man eats a bowl of applesauce? I
At
ask
parents'
you.
house, probably a few of them. So, we got a few minutes left. I will implore you all to listen to my dreams.
How were your dreams, man?
Well, not good. I had a dream, like, I don't know, I was at an apartment complex, maybe I lived there or something, maybe I didn't, and I was out on like one of those pool deck chairs. Yeah. And it's like 5 a.m. and I wasn't sure why I was out there. And then my friend comes by and he's like, I guess I had been waiting for him, is what my brain told me. And then so I talked to him and he's like, he looked kind of somber, or just a little, not necessarily down, but just kind of quiet. Yeah. And I'm just like chilling there, and I was like, so what's going on, man? He's like, so it was a blank or something. He's like, what? But then I instantly knew he was talking about his future child being, what's the word?
Like sterile?
Not stillbirth, but the other one. Miscarriage.
Yeah. So that's the same thing.
No, stillbirth is to come out like they fucking shoot it out and it's like you don't know it's a miscarriage.
So it's it's like the prelude to a miscarriage.
No, it's like when I thought, okay, I'm probably dead wrong. Yeah, dead.
Just like the kid.
Yeah, just like that kid. I think that a stillbirth differs in that, like, a miscarriage is not necessarily a fully formed, like, being.
Okay.
Where so a stillbirth is like a fucking human that's dead comes out.
You aborted, or like the baby died.
You live aborted.
And you kept. Yeah, it was a live abortion.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like a baby doll came out, basically. Ooh. With organs, so.
Glass eyes.
Yeah, and like so that's what I took to mean when he said it was blank. Mm-hmm. You know, like a nothing. Ooh. And I was like, I felt really bad. So that was one, but he wasn't like with the girl, but it was still like he was still going to be involved or something. So I was like, what do you even say to that? Yeah. So I was kind of like, hey, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. And then I found myself uttering these stilted phrases and stuff, and I felt like dirty for not really knowing what to say and stuff. Yeah. Okay, and the second one, you were in it. Ooh. Yes. We were working somewhere. I think we were like interns or temps or something. Nice. I felt like we were on the same kind of level. Okay. And it seemed like an okay fit, and the woman we worked for was nice. However, I had typed up part of an email to you that referenced another woman that we worked with. Ooh. And about her mouth. Being like sex mouth or something like that. Something dirty about her mouth. And then so like I'm like, she's like walking over towards my desk, and there's this part of the message or whatever was still up. I hadn't sent it. And I was like, oh shit. And I'm like, she scrambles and she sees it and she just walks away. And then so...
Wait, you were at your desk and she was walking by?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like frantically trying to like pretend like I didn't... Yeah. And then so I get Me Too'd, basically.
Ooh. And do I try to rescue you or anything?
No, I was just like, I hope... I remember like feeling bad. Yeah. And just being like, owning it. And I thought maybe I wouldn't get fired or something.
And they fucking canned you.
Well, and she's like, even the woman that reported me or had to report me or whatever thought I might not get fired. But then she like, not threw me under the bus, but just said like, we're gonna go to. That's okay. We're still gonna do that lunch at Panera. I was like, oh, that sounds nice. It would be good to like.
The woman you were talking about in the email?
No.
Oh, just like the HR person.
The boss lady. And then she like decided not to, and so I got thrown on my ass with no Panera. And then I was worried that I had like corrupted you or something, and also that I wasn't going to be able to stay in touch with you, and that you were all alone in this company now.
Like they were going to blacklist you me?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, that's actually pretty scary.
Yeah, that sucks.
That would fill me with anxiety.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm still kind of hung up on. I think the best place for you to conjure up someone telling you that their child was stillborn was on like a pool patio while you're in a deck chair. To be like, hey man, it was blank.
Yeah. All right. What the fuck?
It's like, what? When you said that, I was like, what? Like a blank bullet?
No, like the fucking.
The child it has no face.
The child is faceless. It has no face. It has no limbs except its stubs. It is under the sea. Take it from me. This is a stillborn. I couldn't do worse if I gave it myself. Gave birth to myself as a man.
It is a stillborn. I couldn't do worse if I was woman. Under the sea.
Where can they reach us, Patrice?
They can reach us at
fart
at AOL.com. They can reach us at degeneration at gmail.com.
Yes.
They can also reach us on the Twitter sphere at Degenerate Nation Show.
Yes.
They can reach us on Instagram at Degenerate Nation Podcast.
Degenerate Show, not
Degenerate Show. Motherfucker!
We're so bad at this. I want to blame the fact that no one reaches out to us, even when we make an earnest plea for someone struggling with their mental health to just talk so we can help you put you in touch with somebody that knows somebody that could like service you.
I'd like to think
I just think they're just not getting it.
I'd like to think that someone at least like gave the effort to like type up an email like before they OD'd.
Bye.